All right, October 21st, and we are freezing our butts off. 21 degrees at 9 in the morning. Yesterday, October 20th, was my birthday, and the state of Montana celebrates Kevin's birthday by having opening day of rifle season on my birthday. How's that, Pete?
Life is good.
Life is good.
Yes, I agree with that.
What are your predictions, Pete?
I think that we'll see hundreds and possibly thousands of animals.
Thousands.
We'll decide which one to harvest at the correct time.
It's not hunting, it's like self-defense when those deer charge us,
It's
right?
the harvesting of free-range meat.
That's right.
It's,
Self-procurement of free-range meat.
It's Peter approved. me being Peter.
Since he's Peter, we call this Peter approved. This is my best friend, Pete Williams, right here.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Feeling is mutual.
We have such a great time when we come here.
If the only person missing is Teddy Roosevelt.
That's right.
He would have approved.
My man, he approves. How'd that go about a trophy worth taking?
Any trophy is...
Well, any
is allowed to
animal's
be
worth
taken
taking if it's a trophy.
at any time.
That's right. Huh.
It's the Gentleman's Quarterly.
So this is the beginning of our hunt. Pete's here from New York for 2 weeks, and we're going to try and get him a deer and an antelope out in north central Montana, and then head back towards my house in Kalispell in the valley and hunt the mountains over there, the Swan Mountain Range and the Whitefish Mountain Range, and see if we can get an elk.
Tell them that we saw a grizzly yesterday.
Yes, we saw a grizzly bear. Tell them about your exciting encounter with the grizzly.
It was beautiful because he was in a cage.
That's right.
He was being taken away from Kevin's house.
That's right.
about a mile and a half from Kevin's house. They had him in the back of a bear trap in a pickup truck. Okay, take him up to Canada. Let him go.
Okay, let him go. Make sure he has his passport.
I still thought it would have been funny if I could have pointed the rifle at him through the window of the truck.
You think the Fish and Wildlife would have laughed?
No.
No. I have to babysit my friend Pete. Wish us luck. Let's see what we can do.
It's your job to be.
We spotted some antelope, and I'm letting Pete go ahead of me. If I can, I'm going to try and film him shooting, but they're so wary. I don't want to be next to him when he looks over the next rise to see if he can spot them. So there goes Pete. And I'm going to turn off the camera, catch up with him a little bit, and he's going to look over that rise by himself, and then I'll turn the camera on again if looks like he's getting ready to take a shot. Well, Pete crawled over that rise a while ago, and there's some antelope quite a distance away. So he's been gone about a half hour, and I can't sneak up any closer to him because I'll just possibly get busted and bust his hunt. So what I'm going to do is walk back to the truck. Truck's about a mile away, and if he shoots, I'll hear the gunshot and then I'll come help him. So there's nothing I can do here. I'm going to go back to the truck and wait for him now. Well, I just heard my friend Pete shoot, and I see him walking towards the truck out there. So let's see if he connected. I got my drag rope with me. And where's Pete? There's Pete. What do you think, viewing public? Does he look dejected? Does he look sad or ecstatic? How come he's not jumping up and down? Let's see if he missed or if he got him. I don't know. He's looking down as he talks to me. I can't see if he's giggling or not happy. We're gonna find out right now. This is it. Well, buddy, thumbs up or thumbs down? Oh, you suck.
It was a long poke.
No good?
I crawled. I mean,
Oh, you were crawling. Pete, I was texting you. It was over an hour you were on your stomach.
Yeah, and I got up. There was two little ridges, and I got to one, and I looked through, and I got one range of your rangefinder. It was 665.
So, yeah, we don't shoot 665.
So I crawled down, further to the next one, and I get up there, and I'm like, well, wait a second, that's the one I ranged. These are closer, and I could still see them. And then one stood up, and he was a nice buck.
How far was he?
I figure he's around. I was, I started ranging like the grass in front of me to get an idea, and that was like 121, and I figured he was 2 times that, he was like 350.
Yeah.
And then he'd lie down. So I'm waiting for him to stand up. And then another buck, a bigger buck, comes marching in. He paws the ground, he tears it up, and he comes out and he stands. He's closer now. I'm figuring he's got to be 350. I figured if I put it right on the top of him and squeeze, I had a good rest between two rocks. I was on a rock pile. And I squeezed, and the dirt kicked up about a foot in front of him.
Oh, no.
They all ran. So I was probably off by about 200 yards.
You see what happens when avid bow hunters pick up rifles?
Well, see what happens when you drop your rangefinder.
That's right. All right, let's pack it up and hit one more spot tonight. All right, Peter. Time to try again.
I don't have any sunblock. This is really starting to bother me. And I lost my sunglasses.
You gonna start whining about the cold, too?
It's a little bit chilly. I don't know why we're here.
Peter's been whining the whole time. He promised that the next time we hunt, he'll send his husband in his place. Yes, we are two idiots.
I could be in Mississippi hog hunting. I don't know why I'm here.
we are two idiots. Wish us luck. We need it. Pete just shot. I didn't even see what he was looking at. So we're going to see in a minute what he did. I don't know where he's looking. Pete just did it. Just shot his first mule deer buck. What do you think, Pete?
It was great. I walked up, I just look. I go, just there was a buck looking right at me. I'm like, drop down. I got my sticks up. And
It was so fast that I was glassing one area, and all of a sudden I heard crack, crack. And I was too late. I couldn't pull out the camera and film it. He just dropped it.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I forgot about filming.
And you know what? I have a doe tag. So I'm going to sneak up there, and we're going to see if we're not at the edge of the
Right down at the bottom.
creek, right down the bottom. We're going to sneak up and take a look if the does are still there, and see if Pete can film me shooting a doe, and we can bring them both to the butcher together. So let's go see if they're still there or if they busted. All right, here he is. Let's hear the story, Pete.
I walked up to the hill and they were looking at me. So I dropped down, got my shooting stick out. It was one of the, you squeeze it and it goes up and down with you. So, And then I lifted up and took the first shot and probably missed him. And then I took the second just as the doe was right in front of him. And I didn't know if I'd got him or not, but I did. I hit him high in the back. And I had to have a finishing shot, but
Nice.
well worth it. Very happy.
Pete, excellent hunter, buddy. Second day out, and you already scored.
Yep.
Now, let me ask you a question. Would you rather be in the Bronx as a fireman again, or here hunt with your best friend, Kevin?
Probably here with my best friend, Kevin.
That's it. Who's the world's greatest guide?
Off duty with Kevin Shea. Soon to be accompanied by off duty apparel by Kevin Shea.
Yeah. He's an idiot. He's my favorite idiot.